Hey everyone, I'm Andrew from Tuvizo Sport. Welcome back to Running Insights. I want to take a little time out this morning to talk to those of you who are either new to running or maybe coming back to running after being out for a long time. So you're at the beginning of this running adventure, and in a lot of cases you might not be quite sure how to do it, so you'll be online, you'll be looking for a coach, you'll be looking for a training program, you'll find one, you'll download it, you might pay for it, and you'll be motivated and you'll be getting out of the door and trying to stick rigidly to that program, and in a lot of cases it might not really work out, and I'll tell you why. That program was written probably by someone really good who knows what they're doing, but it wasn't written for you. That program doesn't take into account anything about you personally. How long is it since you last ran or had any kind of activity for that matter? What are your personal goals? What shape are you in? What are your daily time constraints? So you need to be a little careful and make sure that before you get onto a program and get too seriously involved in the day-to-day detail of what you're training for, just go out there and start enjoying yourself. You don't need a really rigid, structured training program until you've actually got enough into your running that you're actually in shape enough to do it, because otherwise you're probably going to get injured. Now, what people talk about is training to get fit. And what I want to talk to you about today is being fit to train. Okay, there's a very fundamental difference here. And if you get yourself fit enough to start training, then when you go onto a really structured program with long runs and interval sessions and maybe hill sprints and things, firstly, your body can actually take it. And secondly, it's fun. Now, it's supposed to be fun. We want running to be fun. Running isn't fun if it's really, really hard work and it's difficult to get yourself out of the door in the mornings. Probably the hardest thing when you embark on some kind of running journey is to build the routine and get into the habit of running regularly, whether that's 3 times a week or 4 times a week or whatever it is. So what I suggest you do is start that now. Go out, put your shoes on, and just get out of the door. And you can go for 10 minutes, it doesn't matter, 10, 15 minutes. You don't have to run at all. You can jog, you can walk all of it. Or you can intersperse jogging with walking. Just enjoy being out there. But what you do is you instill that routine in yourself. At the same time, you work on a little bit of fitness. You start activating the muscles. Those neural pathways are starting to work that maybe haven't worked for a long time. And you'll build up a little bit of core background fitness. Now, I would recommend you go for a medical check if you're unsure about your health. Of course, you've got to take into account what you're eating, how much you're eating, how much you weigh. That makes a big difference. And after a few weeks like that, you'll be into the routine, you'll be comfortable with it, you'll be comfortable with yourself, and you can start embarking on a more structured program towards whatever your goal is, whether your goal is to run 5Ks or whether your goal is to run a marathon. Now, one of the biggest mistakes that novice runners make is that they go out of the door, and because they're so motivated, they run too fast, which is a strain on your body and is also just not nice. Now, if I run 5Ks in 20 minutes, I burn about 400 calories. If I slow down and I run in 5Ks in 30 minutes, I use about 500 calories. How is that possible? Because it's easier. Because it takes longer. So the slower you go, the more calories you burn, the bigger fitness base you build up, and the more weight you're going to lose. So run slowly. Okay, there you have it. You need to get fit to train. Now, if you know what it is more or less that you're after and that you want to do, and you're not sure how to go about it, feel free to send me an email. Here's my email address, somewhere down here at the bottom of the video. Send me a mail. Tell me what it is you're wanting to achieve. I will give you my view on it. All right, no obligation, no fee. Send me a mail. See you in the next video.